Our second featured match takes us to White Hart Lane, the home of Tottenham Hotspur, for the clash with Newcastle United. Two teams who desperately need to win to ease away from the relegation area. Spurs are just 2 points off the drop zone and a further 3 behind Newcastle. Defeat at home today could potentially be disastrous for the North London club. As for the Magpies, they believe one more win should secure their Premier League status. Two England internationals who played in midweek come face to face with each other, as Sol Campbell has the task of marking two-goal hero Alan Shearer. There's also the challenge of former Newcastle players Les Ferdinand and David Ginola playing against their old side. Ferdinand and Ginola line up in a three-man Spurs attack with German international Jurgen Klinsmann. Darren Anderton's injury nightmare is hopefully over. He has his first start for Christian Gross after impressing in midweek for the England B team. There's a change at fullback where Scottish international Colin Calderwood replaces the Dane Alan Nielsen. Newcastle are without Rob Lee, who was injured while away with England, so Steve Watson is drafted back into the side. The rest of the team is unchanged from last week's draw with Manchester United. And of course, Alan Shearer's England goals will have filled him with confidence. The commentator, Gary Bloom.
Remember, Tottenham are just a couple of points away from the relegation then. Currently 17th in the table. Their need for points is greater than Newcastle's in this game. And only 2 games left after today for Tottenham. Ferdinand. Ginola. Ginola's found some space off. Terrific stop by Shakin. Oh, what a shot by David Ginola. No wonder this young goalkeeper is rated one of the best in the country. And how Ginola can't find a way into the French national squad, goodness only knows. That looked a certain goal once it had left the boot of Ginola. And the pace and power and precision of the shot seems certain to give Tottenham the lead. They only have a corner. This is Ginola to take it. And Shea Given once again has to make a save. This time saving from Jurgen Klinsmann. Watch number 33, Klinsmann here. Just managed to steal away from Pistoni. Warren Barton. Watson now joins the Newcastle attack. Dabisas barged off the ball here by Jurgen Klinsmann. Now can he initiate a Tottenham attack? Stephen Carr. Good run here by Carr. He's past Albert. And now the Tottenham fans applause Steve Carr. He just ran right through the middle of that Newcastle United defence. He was going forward when chased by Anderson, but he wasn't finished yet. Shaped to release the ball. Maybe slightly fortunate to run past Albert then. And we've reached the 30-minute mark of the game. Really, a point isn't that much use to Tottenham. They do need all 3 today. It's such an important fixture. That's Carter gets his head to the ball. Anderton. Rule Fox. Now he has terrific pace. Tries to get away from Pistoni, who's no slouch himself. Anderton. Ginola. Lovely turn by Ginola. What a bad-looking cross. And there's the opening goal. By Jurgen Klinsmann. What an important goal. Klinsmann may have scored there for Spurs. And it was almost inevitable that if Tottenham were to find a goal, Ginola would have a hand in it. Wrong footing, Warren Barton with that lovely turn. And his cross was plumb onto the head of Jürgen Klinsmann. And Klinsmann scores his 4th goal of the season for Tottenham. It's Tottenham Hotspur 1, Newcastle United 0. Pearce knocks it long. Shearer's onto it in a flash. Shearer with a shot. And those Tottenham fans who I'm sure were applauding the exploits of Alan Shearer on Wednesday night when he played against Portugal, deriding him there for that miss. And Ginola, once again colliding with speed. This is Darren Anderton, forcing it wide to Rule Fox. Ferdinand claims he was blocked there by Watson. And Anderton's won it back from Watson. Anderton's cross. Ginola! Well, he would have torn the net from its hoardings had that gone in. Such an exciting player. And if truth be told, I'm sure Newcastle would want him back in their team. Great cross here by Anderton. Sadly for Tottenham, the shot wasn't on target and it remains 1-0 to the home side. I've lost count the number of times Darren Anderton has given the ball away for Tottenham. However, here's Les Ferdinand. Ferdinand bumped over by Pistone. I think Tottenham wanted a free kick there, but it's gone for a throw-in, which Steve Carr will take. And that's a corner. Ginola getting a much more enthusiastic reception down at this end of the ground than he did in the first half when he was taking the corner kicks. Ginola drives it in. Thumping drive, kicked off the line by Warren Barton. Sol Campbell. Batty. Charged down by Ginola. That was close to being 2-0 though, as Batty gets the ball back here to Pistone. Trying to pick out Andreas Anderson. Warren Barton did Newcastle a real favour there. It was Darren Anderton who had the shot, took a deflection, I think off Klinsmann, and Warren Barton got the ball to safety. Pearce helps it forward, away by Sol Campbell, and it'll be a throw-in. Maybe they're slightly more encouraged that at least they have Keith Gillespie on the field. That's headed clear by Sol Campbell, and it'll be a goal kick. Because Keith Gillespie has only just come on as a substitute, who fell rather awkwardly. Warren Barton. Attacking back by Darren Anderton. Still feeling his way back into first-team action after a long layoff through injury. Batty catch Bayer. Oh, a good save by Ian Walker. His first of the match. And he had to keep his concentration levels very high indeed to keep out that shot from Timur Ketsbayer. Ketsbayer worked himself into a good shooting position. Walker did well not only to save it, but also to catch the ball as well. Away by Calderwood. Klinsmann. Ferdinand. And that's a corner, despite the protest from Newcastle. Ginola. That's a terrific stop. Les Ferdinand thought he'd scored, but Shea Given had other ideas. Les Ferdinand did everything correctly then, and was denied by a quite supreme stop. Ginola again. And that will be a goal kick. Came off Ramon Vega, the Swiss international. He's about to start another suspension, his third of the season, following sending off at Barnsley a week ago. Ginola. Round kick by Barton's next. Stoney appeared to be holding that rule fox. Tottenham have a corner. They lead by a goal to nil. They lead by 2 goals to nil. Les Ferdinand with that towering header, and Tottenham surely now a home and dry. Ginola again, the provider. He laid on the first goal for Jürgen Klinsmann. And this inch-perfect corner right onto the head of Les Ferdinand. Surely now has sealed 3 points for Tottenham, whose relegation fears could well have been brushed aside on this sunny afternoon. Ferdinand, who scored in this fixture last season for Newcastle, has now scored for Tottenham. Gets by now. Betty. A little bit of space here for speed. Shearer's waiting for the cross. Alan Shearer off the line. Shearer almost pulled one back there for Newcastle. Klinsmann. That's an awful ball by Klinsmann. Andreas Andersen, 2 versus 3. Barton scored a late goal at St James's Park to win the game against Tottenham earlier in the season. No late goal there for Warren Barton. Tottenham may not be safe yet, but this victory goes a long way to ensuring safety for Christian Gross's team. All smiles at White Hart Lane. Les Ferdinand's second half goal secured the victory after Jürgen Klinsmann in the first half got Tottenham off to an ideal start. And let's not forget the part played by David Ginola, because he set up both goals for Tottenham, and with his artistry, Tottenham have a match winner. Tottenham Hotspur 2, Newcastle United 0 is a full-time score.